Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about some different platform that is a SaaS platform. If you're going for the interview for the Commvault basically, so generally the interview ask a few questions from this slide as well. So if the interviewer asks you what is a Commvault SaaS, then maybe the question will come up from the SaaS platform. That question, interview will ask what is a SaaS platform. Do you have any knowledge of SaaS platform, how it is work, what is the key feature of this? Okay, so don't worry, we are going to discuss in this lecture in this slide. Okay, in upcoming, I will make another video. What is a Commvault SaaS and what is the difference between Commvault on-prem versus the Commvault SaaS? Because there's a many things different. That's why the companies are choosing the Commvault SaaS. Okay, and this is also known as the metallic. I will cover each and every word that will help you in your interview, but in this lecture I'm just focusing on the word that is a SaaS. Okay, why the SaaS come, why the companies are using SaaS platform. Okay, so let's jump to the next slide. The next slide for you, that is, what is a SaaS platform? SaaS, software as a service. This is a full form of SaaS, software as a service, means you use software through the internet instead of installing it on your computer. If you recall previously, okay, you need a server. Let's jump to this one. Maybe I try to give a clear picture. You need a EC2 machine where you need to install Commvault agent, correct? Commvault agent. You can say that master server, okay? But in SaaS, you don't need to install anything. No hardware is required. No hardware is required for you. No infrastructure maintenance. This work as pay as you go model. Okay, pay as you go model. That's why every company wants a SaaS platform. In Commvault perspective, don't need to upgrade the software or some maintenance release, you can call as MR, maintenance release. You do not want to take care everything. This is all managed by the Commvault. Okay, let's jump to the our slide. Mm, okay, that's the slide. Instead of buying a software, instead of buying a software one time, you pay monthly or yearly to use it. Got it? No need to install anything. Just open a browser, log in, and start using it. In Commvault, if you talk, I'm just talking about the Commvault. You just need to log in on the metallic.com. If you have tenant users, hmm, many companies already using this one, like a Salesforce, HubSpot, which is a marketing, Google Workspace, Microsoft, and Slack for the communication. This is already using this platform that is a SaaS. Okay, let's jump to the next slide. SaaS is a software as a service. SaaS is a cloud-based model where a software is hosted by provider and access over the internet. It is a subscription base. This is the main point. This is a subscription base. How SaaS work? This is a SaaS application used as a Commvault hosted on cloud. There is a user, mobile, desktop, and the service provider. Manage servers, handle updates, ensure security, provide scalability. User just log in and use this software. No installation is needed. That's a key point. You can tell your interviewer that we don't need to install any agent and some any things. You just you just log in and use the software. Example for the Google Docs, Microsoft 365, Salesforce, Slack. If you talk about the SaaS versus the traditional software, what's the feature? Why we need a SaaS platform? So installation required on e-system, not required access online. In the case of SaaS, we don't require to install anything. Access online. Access only from the computer. That first you need to do the RDP on that machine, and then you can access their applications from anywhere with the internet. Cost, one time purchase or the yearly renewal, subscription monthly or yearly. Maintenance and update, that's a main feature handled by user or the IT team. If you are honor, I mean, if you are backup from the backup team, then you need to take care about the upgrade and everything of the Commvault software. What the maintenance releases, you need to take care. But in the case of SaaS, handled by the provider automatically. Scalability, we talk about the scalability, limited and manual, easy and automatic, scale up and down. Why SaaS is useful? Easy to use, no installation, that's the key feature. Access from anywhere, pay only for what you use, always up to date with the new feature. If you recall, in traditional Commvault, you need to upgrade your environment from, let's say an example, from 11.38 to 11.48. Correct? If I'm not wrong, not 48, 40. So you need to take care of this. But in the case of SaaS, you didn't need to take care of anything. Always up to date and new features. Reduce IT infrastructure and the cost as well, because we are not going to pay any EC2 machine charges, machine pay bills. Okay. If you talk about in one line how you can deliver it, SaaS is a cloud software services that you access over the internet by paying subscription instead of installing and owning the software. That's the key feature of the SaaS. Okay. So if you talk about the current holding of the SaaS in the market, so I mean this is not for the interview. Maybe the interview will ask if you go for the higher positions. So SaaS currently holds a significant share of the software market. That is value around 400 million. Okay. I'm just talking about in 2026, the dollar value 400 billion. It's for 2026 as of now. But from its growing market, it's maybe a 1 million, one not million, one try million. Okay. So that's the scenario in that's the picture in coming days. Okay. I hope you are able to understand these features. And let's again recall all the features of the SaaS. SaaS is a cloud-based software. You know that delivery model where the people access application over the internet, while the cloud service provider handles the infrastructure, security, and updates. Where people access application over the internet, while the cloud service provider handles infrastructure, security, and updates everything they will take care. SaaS operates on subscription base, eliminating the need for customers to install or maintain software locally. SaaS, okay. SaaS applications are highly scalable, allowing customer to adjust their subscription levels as their needs evolve. This is the multi-tenant architecture, allows a single instance of SaaS software to serve the multiple customer, optimizing the resource and reducing the cost as well. SaaS advantages include cost efficiency, ease of access, you can access anywhere, workforce mobility by providing the access to the app and data from any internet connected devices. Common SaaS use cases span business management, operations, collaboration, and the communication and data analytics and the business intelligence as well. Okay, so this is the story of the SaaS. maybe the question will arise from the SaaS as well. In next lecture, I will come up with the next question. The first question for you: what is Commvault SaaS? Okay. And the second question: what is difference between you can say that on-prem Commvault, on-prem Commvault, and CV SaaS. You can call it as CV SaaS. Okay. So the question for you: what you would choose, SaaS or the traditional software, and why? Okay. This question here for you. If you have any questions regarding the SaaS other than from the slides, then please ping me in the comment. I will try to explain each and every concept. Okay. Thanks for watching. Let's meet you in, will meet you in our next upcoming lectures. Thank you.